Just your overall thoughts tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they competed hard. First period, you could tell like they out competed us, but picked it up after that, and got some good things to build on and some things to work on.
Are you surprised? I mean, obviously you made the big comeback. Are you surprised that they were able to force it into overtime?
I mean, not really. They're a good team. They're fast. They have skill up front. So.
Take me through the shootout.
Yeah, I mean, shootouts kind of 50-50. One-on-one is always hard for both guys. Yeah, I mean, shots are hard to stop in a shootout. So.
How difficult can it be with a second period like that where there's so many penalties, so much interruption there, not just for you as a goaltender, but for the team as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of kills the momentum a little bit, but, our PK did a good job, keeping it out as much as possible and clearing the puck.
How sharp? I mean, you made a number of saves early in that game. How did you feel personally?
Physically, I felt good. I think I could have done some better handles. And maybe one more save, just because you sometimes need that.
Akira, kind of walk us through that first period, how that was for you. Obviously, Arizona got a lot of shots on you guys, and you guys didn't really get shots in your own net.
Yeah, obviously for me personally, you're excited. If you get shots right away, gets you into the game a little bit better than just stand there for 10 minutes without a shot.
Were you able to see the shots, the goals rather? It looked like one of them you maybe got screened, and did you lose sight of the puck at all?
Yeah, especially in the power play, it was hard. They had a lot of guys in front, and other guys sometimes too, but that's just hockey.
It looked like, obviously you get off to a slow start, but you guys came storming back. Just your overall thoughts on tonight's performance.
Yeah, it was a little bit similar to yesterday. Came out a little sloppy. We weren't helping each other. We were far away from each other. Didn't have any support, and we just weren't playing our game. And I think coming out for the second, I think we started to relax a little more and started getting back into our game with our speed. And our neutral zone was a lot better. We got pucks in behind them, and we created a lot off of that. So that's just what we gotta keep playing with.
How about your patience on the power play?
It was good. Something we worked on, and games are the best practice for power play, and we had a bunch last couple of games, and obviously we talked about it before, and we got together as a group to figure out what to do out there, and good patience from everyone, and came out from that successful.
Is it a little disappointing though? You make that comeback and then they send it to overtime.
Yeah, of course. It sucks. It's an important point that we lose, and thought we had some good looks in overtime that we definitely could have ended the game, and shootout we didn't have great details, and their goalie played great when we're trying to find the areas to score, and that's just how it is in shootout sometimes.
Jesper, you talk about that first period. It almost felt a little similar to last night's game as well. I don't know if concern is the right word, but where do you sort of need to dig deep as a group to make sure that it doesn't become a trend?
I think it's just our mentality. It's early in the season. I think. Last night it was the red carpet and all that stuff. A lot of emotions coming back and excitement finally being back playing for real. And sometimes you just grab your stick a little too hard, and you want too much, and you sometimes start doing someone else's job because you want to do everything you can the best way. And sometimes the best thing you can do is just relax, trust the guys you're on the ice with, and trust the process. And comes from hard detail and on those wall battles. We didn't come out with the puck on those wall battles, and they kept us in the zone for almost the whole period.
As a whole, when it comes to that second period with so many power plays, penalty kills, how frustrating can that be, even if you're getting your power play chances, just the way the period sort of keeps getting stuffed?
No, we try to be that kind of group that whatever it is, if we get on the PK or we get on the PP, we try to set the momentum and gain momentum. And I think there was time in the games where our PK came up huge and gave us great momentum and energy in the group. And obviously, when you get power play goals, you set up momentum for the team too. So obviously, you can set some guys sitting a little bit if it's 5-on-5 or PK or whatever it can be. But we try to set momentum and set up the next line for a great shift.
Akira gave you a chance there early on. He may have a number of saves. Even there were a lot of shots on him in that first period.
Yeah. he's a big goalie. He covers a lot, and he definitely held us in the game, and their goalie did the same thing.
First time you guys played back-to-back, in a while. Any adjustment to that? I mean, obviously you're used to it in years past, but this season, first time, any adjustment body-wise, like group?
Not really. It's early in the season. I feel like everyone just wants to be at the rink and playing games all the time. It's what we love to do. So especially, I think we weren't extremely happy with last game, even though we came out with a win. But we all were excited coming back and get a new chance to play a great game. So no, I don't think it was anything hard.
I think there's some mixed emotions about the game tonight. Yeah, you saw some good and some not so good, right?
Yeah, a disappointing start to the game. Like the first period again. I thought they looked fresh. They were ready to play. First game, I thought their energy was really good, and they got a step on us in most places.
Is the PK still trying to figure it out in your mind?
Well, if you look at the PK and preseason, we were wired in pretty good. We had a couple opportunities to clear. I think if you look at the failed clears the other night again, we won a face-off. We didn't clear it, and I think that all has a factor. And you end up with tired people there, and you get scored against. So, we're missing a play here or there. We had a good kill before that, and then that last one got us.
It looked like Akira kept you in that game, especially early on.
He made some good saves. I thought both goaltenders made good saves. There was a lot of chances going both directions.
You said it looked like Arizona was a little more fresh in that first period. What sort of attribute to your team not being at that, being like that right from the get-go?
No excuse. I think that it just seemed like their energy and excitement was better for their first game. And they're a good skating hockey club. They got some good skaters. We know there's no easy game. So if you don't have your A game right off the bat, the other team can take it to you. And I thought they were better than us at the start.
Lindy, curious your thoughts on that Nico line tonight.
They had some good opportunities. Didn't finish. I thought the opportunities were there, and I'm sure they'll go. It was kind of a crazy game with all the penalties to really evaluate, what each line could do, because the amount of power play time lines, got mixed up a little bit.
You just alluded to it a little bit, but your thoughts on your team's discipline tonight, especially that second period?
You have to look at it. There was a lot of crazy calls both ways. A lot of penalties. It just seems like a lot of marginal stuff's getting called, so our discipline has to be better.
It's the second game in a row in which you guys were badly outshot in the beginning of the game. How do you prevent that from becoming a habit?
Well, it's definitely something we have to work on, the start of the game. Where we put the puck, when the draws, puck possession. I thought we gave pucks away, careless with the puck. Our puck management wasn't good early, and that led to the zone time by them. If you don't manage the puck well, you don't have it. We didn't manage it well early, and I thought, again, we got going, but it took to the latter half of the first and into the second.
And then again, just with the battle back, obviously something to like about this game. What did you like about that part of what your team was able to do?
I liked the last. Again, you go to the last 40 minutes in overtime. We played good. It was a good hockey game for us. We needed one more kill. We were playing the game the right way in the third period, playing well in the third with the lead, and you get the call that goes the other way, and we didn't kill it off.
You had to be pleased with the patience on your power play.
Yeah, power play did a nice job. So I think, again, we're going to continue to work on special teams. That's a daily ritual for us, and we're going to continue it.